Hello winners, welcome to the weekly Forex review of this week, 18th to 22nd of November. My name is Ewinningstrategy. I'm a Forex trader and economist. I do help people and I am a mentor. So I feel quite adequate to be teaching you how to do Forex. I have years of experience. Last week I posted some trading plans and I will do that tonight as well. That's around 7:30 p.m. GMT +1, which is in 7.5 hours here on YouTube. So please make sure to join in, subscribe, and comment below on this video of what you really liked. Which pairs did you watch? And yeah, did you fancy it or was it just boring? Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results, meaning what has happened before doesn't need to happen again, and you should not invest money you cannot afford to lose. Risk less than 1%, and you really need to understand the risk that Forex is carrying, because high reward also comes with high risk. And do not invest money you can't afford to lose. Okay? Good. That was this time disclaimer. So we have Aussie USD. I will go through USD pairs. In this video we'll learn about USD. We'll usually learn about gold and use oil and yens. USDZAR as well. So what have I done right now? I have highlighted the buy price and the sell price. Okay, double bottom, higher high, higher low, boom. That's when you buy as a buyer, without a doubt. Price goes higher but fails to make a new high. That is the sell price target around for sellers, so it goes lower. For buyers, now you're like shaking, and this is when you think, is this really going to go? But yeah, I can make a double bottom, so you're still staying it, and when it makes this high, okay, fine, good. But a new low here is not what you wanted to do. You can see some kind of pullback, but then you want quite fast to have a new high. That did not happen. So for buyers, you should have bought here, specifically here. And sellers, you sold either here or here, same area, same value area here. Okay, and then now you're on profit. That is how the week went. Both got entries. Buyers should be out of break even, should not have lost money on USD, Aussie USD, if you use the appropriate rules of engagement and entries. And if you're like, I didn't have that entry, well, now you know that if price ever comes down to such an area, that is where you buy. And if you don't get that, then you just wait and do something else in the meantime. EURUSD has rather interesting. This is the entry we had from the previous week. It could take profit very early because it didn't come down here as I wanted to. Then I wanted to buy up again. That would be a much more healthier move. But instead, it actually went straight up, which is a sign of sellers maybe taking it up and selling it hard down again. So I just highlighted this one, and then yeah, that is the sell price for sellers. It comes from here, but I thought actually breaking above, and it wasn't. Yeah, that was why it was there. So I thought it was actually breaking above, it didn't. And where does this end? So that was the entry. That was the entry, and then straight up, pull back, fine. That's when it should go higher. But also, I anticipated this move here. That's okay. This is okay. This is okay, but it doesn't make a new high. That's why it falls, and here it's dead. Death. Totally dead. For buyers, that is your move. For sellers, I think that should be your sell, I guess, in this value area here. This is not a sell, and then it kind of fails on the bull, so that's when you take it down again. You can also sell in here. I would say much better idea actually sell in here. But it's still a bullish move in the short term. So it carries risks and it's not necessarily straightforward. This is what I wanted pound to do. It didn't, but it went straight up and came hard down again, which is very daunting for buyers. For sellers, on low time frame, you got a double top, lower low, lower high, sell. Though it's a counter move, but you got it, and you may got some money out of it and some, but then it comes back up again to make a double top. Fine, fair enough. But for buyers, that's when you take profit. For sellers, that's when you enter. Maybe you got in a break, maybe you got out of break even, or you got some pips. I don't know, but that's the two moves. You should not be in anywhere lower. Then you should wait, and if you come back up again, good patience, and you should be in profit now. New Zealand USD went differently, kind of double bottom, higher high, higher low, fine. That's the previous week. And then we have this move, fine. New high, yeah, good, awesome. Higher low, good, awesome. Failed high, that's when it dies. This move. Okay? Nothing else than that. That's when it moved, that's when it dies, and sellers kind of got an entry here though. That's their entry, that's their price. So if you don't understand my boxes, so this pink box is whether you sell. In this area, you're allowed to sell, and especially that price. And for buyers, this is the green box, especially that price. That's when you buy. And as you can see, it came down previously, and then it came down here just barely into the green box again. That is the entry, and then that's your target. But it didn't happen. So when it kicks off, that's when you actually should go quite higher. Should actually be up here. That's the target, but it didn't work out. So fine. And also for sellers, you also have a target here, and fine, it didn't work out. For buyers, you should start then when that happens to like get out. And if that happens, oof, that's really getting out. So instead of being encouraged that price moves up, it fails a high. Get out. Okay. USDCAD. This is the best sell price. That is the sell price. Then that's the next week's sell price. That is the target. And did I reach that target? No, I did not. It did not stop out my. It didn't stop my order. It didn't take profit by 1 micro pip, and then it just shoots up. And it wasn't in news or anything, so I'm like wondering what happened. But I got out of break even, didn't lose anything, so I'm not so happy about that. But it was a bullish move. So fine, I was just counter-trending it. But it was the monthly sell price, weekly sell price. What else can I do? That's my job if I'm a seller. So I did what I was supposed to do, and it didn't work out. Fine. Did work out last month though. That's the price. 245 pips. USD oil. That is the entry from 1st of November or 31st of October. I can't remember which day it was. That's a 450 pip move. How do you do it? That's a new high. That's a pullback. I found it there, so like, okay, good. That's good. And then it just shoots up. Then a new entry in here, and it shoots up again and took profit. Done. Will it fall now? Will it fall down now? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. How did I make it? How did I do it? Well, I'm a bull from August to November, December. So yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. Did we do USDZAR? No, we did not. USDZAR was we're always only selling USDZAR. That's the sell price. Specifically. That was a target though, that didn't happen. And then now it made a new low, came back, sell it again, down to around the same price. Around 14.51. For buyers, that might happen here, but no. We're not buyers, we're sellers on USDZAR only. That's the entry. Fine, good. Gold. Did I do gold? Just went to gold. Okay, we didn't do gold. Okay, gold is another gold digger. Awesome. Double bottom. Higher high, higher low. Buy. Higher high, higher low. Buy. Okay, that was the previous week, and then this week it came down here, which is kind of okay. It's kind of okay. Because it respects this move here of this is, but I kind of expect that to happen on more 4-hour time frame more, but okay, fine. And then that to happen, it did not happen because sellers took it in here in this area, so they were a bit early, not a bit early, yeah, a bit early, but or they could actually just take it up here and then sell it from here, but it was too strong. So when does this move over? That is okay. Entry, entry. A new entry. A new high, good. A new higher low, good. New higher high, good. Not a new higher low, bad. That's the exit. That's the red flag there of that candle there, okay? And then it moves lower and people start buying here again. I'm like, no, don't do that. Because now it's dead. Now we want to see if it's actually going to sell off, and if it sells off, this bullish move is no longer valid. Okay, awesome. If you have any comments, please put them below. You know, I have put them together this review for you, so please just give me the comment. I would love it. Facebook loves it. No, YouTube loves it. Facebook also maybe love it. But okay, thumbs up, comment. Anything, which pair did you like? Which point did you not like? Comment below. AUDUSD. It's in the same kind of a thing. Well, we have, as trench Twitter would say, oh, this is a trend line. This is a trend line. Here, see the trend line? Nope. So what is happening here now? I want this. If it's going to sell for December, I want it to do this. Then you can do that. Right? I want it to be sold high, not sold low. This is low. And you can also say, as a pattern trader, this is a wedge pattern. Yeah, fine. But this is just consolidation of buyers trying to take it up and sellers trying to take it up. So sellers, that was your entry here of this support turning resistance here. That's your entry. And then buyers, well, that's a low buy. That's a good buy. That's actually their entry here. That's their entry. So that's where you should have bought. And then you draw it down like, I don't like this. And then it fails to make a new high, get out. Because now it makes a new low, maybe double bottom, but it doesn't shoot up. So it's really bearish, really weak. For sellers, awesome. Bulls should get out of break even. Why do I say that you should have been out on break even? Because if you entered here, price moved lower. How much is it? 30 pips, 33 pips. Okay, that's some. But then it went back up again, and it went 30 in profit. When you already have that low there, and you fail to make a new high, that should be like, I can see that. But of course, right now you would be 20 pips in loss, and I think maybe that's the best way to just take that loss, move along, do something else. So CAD yen. CAD yen is a different one. Totally different one. Where's my entry this week? My entry this week was last week. That's my entry here. And then new high, higher low, good. Failed high. Oh no, and it fell. Then they priced in a rate cut that CPI was not supposed to be good, and it was actually quite good. And the central bank manager said that the chairman of the Central Bank of Canada said, interest is in a good position. And now the market just blew it off. And then we have some kind of double bottom, some kind of new high. But then I need a new high before I can do anything about that. Okay? Then tonight I will actually, put this new week into a live session. So if you want to join in seven and a half hours, awesome. 7:30 GMT +1, or where Paris and Paris and Oslo and Berlin has their time zone. Urian. Then we have Urian. So that's my entry. We make a new high. Good. Pullback. High. Good. New low. Bad. Lower. Failed new high. Bang. Then we went lower. Took myself out. I don't know if a break even was small profit or whatever it was, but I'm totally out of the position. And yeah, I think I bought in here as well somewhere. Like new high, higher low, and then here maybe, and then it should go up, but didn't. And then that's the price of you have to pay that. It doesn't work out sometimes. Pound yen went as this pound USD did, straight up and straight down, and new sell. And this did differently. This did not make a double top, lower high, lower high, and kind of more choppy, but still this is in a range. So I will play the range. I will believe in the range until it breaks out, and hasn't broken out yet. By the way, if you understood this, because this is a take profit, boom, for buyers. So yeah, awesome. New Zealand yen is this last thing, and then we will wrap it up. Okay, good. And that was not arrow. Okay, so this week we have a range. Let's say don't trade it, but if you trade it, that's a buy for buyers, that's a sell for sellers, selling, and that's kind of where we went. For buyers, failed here, sellers failed here. Both should be breakout out at break even, or not in a great profit, or not in a great loss. In this time you should not have lost a lot of money. So this week you should not have lost a lot of money. Maybe you lost on euro, USD, euro yen, maybe pound USD, pound yen. But there wasn't a lot of great moves. USDCAD, maybe if you bought it, maybe if you bought it at the wrong time, but yeah. That's this week. I hope you have had an amazing time. Hope you laughed sometimes a bit about of me, but yeah. Leave a comment below if you find this find anything positive, anything rewarding, anything any aha moments. Well, until next time, trade safe, and I'll see you in a couple of hours.